Este vídeo aqui do CARWOW é BMW, Mercedes ou Audi for 1000 pounds, ou seja, 1000 pounds. Vamos ver aqui que tipo, acho que sei aqui uma comparação entre um e outro, vamos lá ver, entre os três carros na realidade.
Which is best when it comes to buying a budget beater? Is it?
Lá está, com o budget de 1000 paus, é melhor Mercedes, um Audi ou um BMW. Qual é a vossa opinião? Qual é a vossa opinião? Com um budget de 1000 paus também, que se fosse aqui em Portugal tu não compravas nada disto, estes carros assim, com 1000 paus, mas vá, se fosse.
Audi? Is it Mercedes or is it BMW? Well, I'm going to compare these.
Esteticamente, são os três um pouco feios, da maneira que estão. Mas mesmo assim... Esteticamente, nem sei. Qual é que vocês diziam esteticamente? Qual é? E eu olhar aqui, mano, tipo... São tão feinhos, mano. Ou o Audi ou o BM.
These three cars in a series of challenges. Oh, oversteer. Whoa! That was the wrong gear.
Mano, foda-se. Quando o gajo virou ali, parece que a roda ia sair, mano. Não é a roda, o pneu parece que o pneu ia escolar da gente.
Series of challenges.
Olhem aqui.
Oh, oversteer.
Olha ali, a gente quase que bate no chão, mano. Olha, olha. Parece que a gente vai bater no chão.
Oh, that was the wrong gear. Oh, Sam. To find out which is the best £1,000 used buy. This is an Audi A4 2-litre petrol from 2002. It's got 129,000 miles on the clock. It's front-wheel drive and has a 5-speed manual gearbox. So this car has 130 horsepower and 195 newton meters of torque. I quite like the exhaust pipe. This was back in the day before Audi did fake exhaust. Also, it's back in the day before Audi. Go on, start the engine. Rev it up. Did soft limiters. There's no soft limiter here. Don't worry, the engine was warmed up before we did that. Anyway, in terms of the body...
Mano, estes carros lá são tão baratos. Vejam a diferença. É ridícula a diferença de valor de um carro na Inglaterra para um carro... Vocês na Inglaterra compram um ganda canhão por 30 paus, meu. Tipo, ganda carro mesmo.
Work, it's actually pretty good. They're looking around it, no obvious damage here at the back, no rust. The paint's generally good, considering how little I paid for it. There's no cladding in the tail lights. The only bit of damage I've found on the car is this scuffage here. You know, but that will polish or kind of painty out. Other than that, though, it's fairly clean down the
Se em Portugal um gajo arranjasse carros por este valor, é compensava.
side. The panel gaps seem reasonable, which suggests that it hasn't been crashed. Alloy wheels, bit of bubble in there, but they haven't been badly curved, which makes me think that the car's been looked after. But let's quickly just check. Goodyear tyres on the front. No idea on the back. On the other side, little bit of bubbling on the wheel arch there. Got some cladding in the headlights. And
Yeah, mesmo, mãos diferentes.
Fog lamp.
Mano, o que é aquilo? É um pássaro lá dentro?
That is, it's like a science experiment. But overall,
Tem um pássaro ali, mano. O que é aquela merda lá dentro?
In the fog lamp. Don't know what that is. It's like a science experiment. But overall, for the money, it's not terrible.
Estranho.
Although I can't unsee this. What is going on here? I think I might paint that black if it was mine. Also, there's something a bit odd about the windscreen wipers and how they work or don't work that
Peixe?
very well. Look.
Foda-se.
Spray. That's annoying when it's raining. Anyway, round here we have a cracked windscreen. Not much of a crack, but the problem is that that will be an MOT failure. So it does have an MOT on it at the moment, and where this car's going and my plans for it, it's not going to need an MOT.
Mano, por 1000 paus só ter estes feitos.
Very long.
Incrível.
We're moving up market now with the Mercedes C180 compressor from 2003. Once again, cost £1,000 and it's got 126,000 miles on the clock. Look at this, lovely, all-important three-pointed star. That's worth the money alone, isn't it? So underneath the bonnet, we've got a 1.8 litre petrol engine with a supercharger, hence the name compressor. Puts out 141 horsepower. In terms of the exterior bodywork, there is no rust on it anywhere. Just don't look around this side. Wait a minute, I said don't look. No, you don't want to see that, don't want to see that. Basically what's happened is, obviously some jealous person thought, oh, a Mercedes, I'm going to key it. So yeah, it's got some nasty key scratches down the side. Down this side, the only
Mano, este carro está impecável para o valor.
The damage I can really see is this scuff mark here, but it's not bad for a car of this vintage, is it? The blue paint is in good order. One thing I'm not sure about though are these wheels. So they're official Mercedes wheels, but they're not from this car. They are oversized. They stick out too far. They are wrong. They could affect how it drives, and they just look a bit silly, quite curved as well. Now here at the front, once again, a few kind of parking scuffs. Nothing major, and some very dull headlights. I'd be surprised if any light can actually escape from those headlight units. This is a BMW 318i from 2003. It's got 88,000 miles on the clock. It's got a 2-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine in that puts out 140 horsepower. Now the first thing I've noticed about this car is that it's got a tow hitch on it. That's quite useful to have been put under more stress. Now here at the back, it generally looks
318i, eu acho que esta carroceria, eu gosto mais de carroceria da 36, mas pá, nem sei. Isto deve ser mesmo morto este.
alright, some clouding in the tail lights, but it's a decent looking thing. Moving down the side, this is the worst part of the car, I think. Look, some rust over this wheel arch.
É uma
Because the
fuja.
alloy wheels look good. The rest of it all looks pretty good, neat and tidy. Panel gaps are fine. There's no major dings or dents on this part of the car. Here, it's got some scuffs though. It's obviously had a bit of a parking incident, but nothing major. And it actually looks pretty tidy, and it's
Peugeot é muito melhor que estes todos, malta. Como é que é, Chico R?
easily the best looking car of the bunch. In fact, this takes me back to the good old days when BMW used to design pretty looking cars. Classic thing though, look, the BMW badge itself has faded a bit like the skills of the company's design team. That's a clear win for the BMW.
Mano, o E46 é um carro que eu, tipo, não é que eu vou dizer que eu acho feio, não acho o carro feio, mas também não acho muito bonito, estão a ver? É aquele meio termo.
It's easily
Claro que mexido dá para ficar lindo, isso é um facto.
the best looking car here and gets 3 points. The Audi is a bit boring, but it's in very good condition all round, so it gets 2 points. The Mercedes looked pretty sharp when it was new, but this particular car has lots of damage and those absolutely ridiculous wheels, so it gets 1 point. However, looks aren't everything, because the C-Class could have the edge in the next challenge, a standing quarter-mile drag race. Before we race, we're going to have a little bit of a sound check. Sam, can you rev up your beautiful supercharged 1.8?
See, I'm going to win this because I've got a distinctive miss in this as well, so it sounds good.
Mano,
It's like a poppy bangy miss.
que som horrível, meu.
I quite like it.
But it seems to go away when you rev it hard, so all you need to do is make sure that you drive it at the very top of the rev range, so you've got to just dump the clutch at about 6,000 RPM and you should be fine, okay? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to keep this just above 5,000 the entire day now. That'll probably fix it.
Good. Rory, let's have a listen to your Audi 2-litre.
About as interesting as the colour scheme.
It actually sounds a lot healthier than Sam's car, but let's have a listen to this BMW.
Parece que estão a chorar os motores, mano. Que a puta.
Shall we all agree that I won that?
100%.
Yeah, because you've got a hole in your exhaust.
Basically, that's sports mode. That's sports mode on the
Yeah.
exhaust. I've got the valve open. It's just a rusty valve. That sounds horrible. Anyway, let's get on with the race. So my strategy on this is just rev it up, dump the clutch and see what happens.
3, 2, 1.
Quem acham que ganha? Quem acham que ganha? O BM, o Audi ou o Mercedes? Pá, eu acho que vai ser o Audi ou o Mercedes. Agora, vai ser o Audi. Em termos de andamento, acho que vai ser o Audi. Em termos de, assim, de puxar como estou a fazer, eu acho que o Audi vai ganhar. Vamos lá ver.
Oh, what a beautiful start.
O BM saiu bem.
Oh! Oh, come on, what's happened to that Mercedes?
Ui, afinal o BM...
That was a 1 tyre fire, maybe 2 tyres.
Afinal...
It's me and the Audi. The Audi's holding me, it's keeping me honest, but it's too late.
Só pedia para ter uma pista assim, malta. Só queria ter uma pista assim para gravações.
Yeah, I think that misfire in the Mercedes has kind of hampering things a bit. Oh, yeah, so we've turned the ABS off. Oh, Sam.
Vamos aos próximos testes. Subir aqui na grandite.
the car and it spun for
The chance by launch. We paid.
Outra vez.
Come on. Oh, we did better that time.
Mano, o Mercedes está ou está tudo fodido ou não anda mesmo nada, meu.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, and the Audi's on it. Oh, this is closer. Oh, come on.
Que
Come
puta,
on,
mano.
baby.
7,000 reps.
No, he's been dropped again, hasn't he?
Mano, este Mercedes esquece. Está todo estourado, só pode.
Off the
It was a
standing quarter mile in 17.2 seconds.
17 segundos, malta, está bom.
The Audi came second in 17.6 seconds, and the Mercedes was last
Em
with
20
a time
segundos.
of 20.7 seconds. But this is only half the story. I'm also going to test how close these cars can get to their... Woo! It's victory!
Yeah, so this is equally as slow in reverse as it is forward.
Yeah, you bailed, mate, you bailed. Okay, so
It was quite a slow speed by the half mile.
makes my car quicker.
Let's do.
2, 1, go.
Em andamento, olha.
Don't miss shift this time. That's better.
Isto não parece de todo que eles vão acelerar um com o outro, mano.
Oh!
Não, o Mercedes esquece.
No, I haven't got it. Haven't got it this time.
Ha ha ha, Rory. It appears that my sport button worked.
Yeah, fair play. That probably gave you another 5 horse.
Ok,
there
vamos
we
passar mais
go.
à frente. Mostrar se a
Headlinings.
acelerar.
Savoury. Let's just turn it on. Yeah, so all the dials work. I bet the aircon doesn't.
Aqui é o espaço de
This was back in
mala.
the day when in
0 aos 100. Este diz que é 9.4.
9.4 seconds.
Fica na
But
vida.
that doesn't sound great. Like it's misfiring. Right, what I'm going to do is rev this up all the way and just dump the clutch. No mercy. Oh. Oh no. It's not a happy ending.
Mano, nunca vai ser 9 segundos, mas vai ser
Come
muito
on.
mais.
No.
Mano,
That's slow.
ui, o quê?
Pace.
Olha a cara dele.
17.27 seconds. Not the 9.4 I was
Mano, 0 100 17 segundos. Que a puta,
hoping
meu.
for. This car's supposed to do 0 to 60 in 9.9 seconds. I'm going to launch it, but I've got to be very careful with the throttle because it's front wheel drive. We've turned off all the traction. I don't want to just wheel spin the hell out of it. Here we go though. Ready? Come on. Come on.
Não se esqueçam, está em milhas. Eu disse há pouco que dava em 50 ali, mas é em milhas. Eu sei que a minha câmera está a tapar, mas dá para já dá para perceber que ele vai já
What are we
mostrar.
going to do?
10.08, ok.
10.08, almost the 9.9. Oh! This car's supposed to do 0 to 60 in 9.3 seconds. Let's find out what it can do in reality. In my hands. Rev it up. Shove it about there. 3, 2, 1, dump it. Oh, it was a bog. I'm going to go again. I reckon we can do better than that. That's better.
O BMW vai ser mais rápido que o Audi, não vai?
Brutal gear change. Oh, look at that! 9.46.
9.46, mano.
It's not too bad when you consider
O BM
how
ganha em
old
tudo.
this thing is. Clutch kick.
Foda-se.
Oh, into the weeds almost.
Surpreendeu-me,
Well, the
digo já.
Mercedes with its dodgy engine was over 7.8 seconds slower than its claimed figure, so it's lucky to get 1 point. The Audi was only 0.18 seconds slower than its claimed time, which is pretty impressive, so it gets 2 points, but the BMW won. It got within 0.16 seconds of its claimed 0 to 60 time, so it wins this test. And this means the total scores now are 12 points for the BMW, 7 points for the Audi, and 5 points for the Mercedes. But how will these cars compare in a brake test?
Atenção, que isto não é só comparações de andamento, não é? Agora é de travão. Travagem, olha. Aí, a Mercedes ganhou. Mano, a Mercedes ganhou bravo.
Hell.
I think I'm about to have my discount disapplied after that, Sam. That shows you
Olhem, a travagem da
exactly
Mercedes ganhou.
what the difference is between a professional and two absolute amateurs.
Did I win something?
You did. When it was down to driver skill and not the car, you won. Well done.
Yay!
Obviously, this wasn't a serious test because we had disabled the car's ABS systems for another video. Anyway, I think Sam deserves the moral victory in the Mercedes. This means the C-Class gets 3 points and the Audi curveball pounds each. But
Tenho o
how
ABS
much would it
desligado.
actually cost me to run them for a whole year? Well, to find out, I've calculated the total cost of insurance, road tax and 10,000 miles worth of fuel for each car. This way I can see which will be the most economical daily driver. And let's start off with the Audi of the 3 to insure, but it was 8 miles per
Aqui é falar sobre as taxas,
But the
seguros, pá, isso vai dar muito do país, há muitos outros fatores.
Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Whoa. Come on. Classic BMW gear shift of this era. A little bit springy, but not bad. This around. Sometimes
Mais algum
all these
teste?
years still feels kind of BMW 3.
Mano, nem me acredito que eu fechei esta merda, mano.
Which is best when it comes to buying a budget beater? Is it Audi?
Resumindo, quem é que
Where's Sam
ganhou?
going?
Foi o BM, né?
Go on, don't stall.
Oh no.
I've not stalled.
O que eles vão fazer?
There she goes.
Oh, I like.
Mano, que teste é este? What the fuck?
I'm winning this. I'm winning this. Come on!
Eles estão a fazer um teste, deixar o carro andar sozinho, engatado.
Oh, sorry, camera.
I sort of want to change gear. Can I change gear? No.
Oh,
Where's Sam
mano,
going?
este teste aqui não é
Sam, where
válido,
are you
foda-se.
I don't know.
Isto é para o troll.
Wheel weight issue.
Ei, este aí para a esquerda.
I'm starting to drift now. The Audi's tracking straight and true. Hopefully, I can make it to the quarter mile before I actually leave the runway, because that would be a disqualification. I don't think I'm going to.
Yeah, malta, mas resumidamente ele deu o prémio ao BMW, não é?
BMW has 20 points and the Audi and Mercedes are tied on 11 points. But I've got one final test in store for these cars. Right, now we're going to have a drag race with the... And in this myself for a few weeks, but I'm not going to get the chance to do that. You see, I'm here at a quarry and we're going to do something pretty extreme with these cars. But if you want to find out what it is, you need to make sure you subscribe to this channel.
E vocês, BMW, Audi ou Mercedes, o que é que escolhiam? Destas 3 marcas, qual é que vocês escolheriam para vocês? Pá, olhando assim para estes carros que aqui estão, vá, estes carros só em específico, o que é que vocês escolheram em específico, malta? Era o Peugeot, mas o Peugeot é um patamar acima, é um patamar acima. Pelo vídeo BMW, lá está, eu não acho muito bonito, mas também não acho muito feio, então é aquele meio termo, como eu vos disse, mas deu-vos uma costa que não estava à espera, não estava à espera.